Hello. And now we're ready for the second half of Defying Hitler, Jesse Owens' Olympic Triumph by Nel Yom Tov. When we left off yesterday, it was August 3rd, 1936, and Jesse had just won the 100-meter dash, the gold medal for the 100-meter. We left off right here. Jesse took his place atop the winner's stand. Ralph Metcalfe won the silver medal, and Holland's Martinus Ozendorp took the bronze. It was the proudest moment of Jesse's life, but his historic performance had only just begun. The next part is called Bringing Home the Gold. August 4, 1936, 9:30 a.m. Jesse is talking to his coach. Coach says, "You've got no time to enjoy yesterday's victory, Jesse. Today will be your busiest day of competition." "I know. First I've got the heats for the 200-meter dash and the long jump in the morning. Then there's another 200-meter heat and the long jump semifinals this afternoon. And if all goes well, the long jump finals will start just before 6 o'clock. Jesse says, "This humidity and wind is tough to run in." Coach answers, "I know. The air is thick and heavy. Conditions are bad for the long jump, too." "I'll do my best, Coach. See you at the 200-meter heats." 10:30 a.m., the first heat of the 200-meter dash. Owens easily blew away his 5 competitors. He finished in 21.1 seconds, setting another Olympic record. After his victory, Owens dashed across the field to compete in the long jump qualifying rounds. "This should be a piece of cake. I just need to get 23 feet 5.5 inches to reach the long jump semifinals," Jesse thinks. "No jumps! No practice jumps!" "What? No jumps? Oh no, I wasted one of my qualifying jumps. No one told me practice jumps weren't allowed. Now I've got only 2 jumps left to qualify." "You're 2 inches short of what you need, Owens." "Oh, I'm thinking too much. My stride is off. I've got only 1 chance left. I can't believe this. Did I come all this way to fail? To have my dreams end this way?" Another competitor comes up to Jesse. "Excuse me. I'm Luz Long. I think I know what is wrong with you." "Oh, right," says Jesse. "You're Germany's long jump record holder. You've already made it to the finals." "Correct. You do not have to be the best in the heats. You should be able to qualify with your eyes closed." "Oh, how can I be sure I won't foul?" says Jesse. "Fouling is when you step past the starting line. If you step even a little bit past the starting line before your jump, you're scratched. That jump doesn't count, and it counts as a foul." Luz Long. Luz is spelled L-U-Z, not L-O-S-E. It's an interesting name for a long jumper, isn't it? Luz Long says, "Imagine a line a few inches behind the jumping board and take off from there. You'll be sure not to foul, and you will jump far enough to qualify." "Danke, Luz," says Jesse. "Thank you." Coach is watching and he's thinking, Jesse's got only 1 more chance to qualify. I wish I could help him. Come on, Jesse, don't foul. Don't foul, son, don't foul. Owens bolted down the track and leapt, cutting through the thick, muggy air. Yes, nailed it. Owens qualified for the long jump semifinals. Later, he ran 2 races to qualify for the 200-meter semifinals to be held the next day. What a busy day for Jesse, qualifying in 2 different events, long jump and 200-meter. "4:30 p.m., the long jump semifinals. Jesse's thinking to himself, Luz Long and I have each jumped 3 times. Between us, we've broken the previous Olympic record 5 times. I think they just keep getting better and better. He'll be tough in the finals, but I know I can beat him. 5:45 p.m., the long jump finals. This is for the medal. In his second jump, Long soared an astounding 25 feet 10 inches, matching the Olympic record Owens set in the semifinals. You know, if you have a chance today, you should take a meter stick or a tape measure, see just how far 25 feet 10 inches is. I cannot even imagine jumping that far. So Luz Long soared an astounding 25 feet 10 inches, matching the Olympic record Owens set in the semifinals. Hitler is thinking to himself, oh, Owens has no chance of winning. But Jesse wasn't about to be beat. He took a deep breath and exploded down the runway. He raced forward with his graceful, powerful stride, and he leapt 26 feet, a new Olympic record. Luz Long faulted on his final try, making Owens the gold medal winner. But Jesse took his last turn anyway. And Owens leapt 26 feet 5.5 inches, establishing an Olympic record that stood for 24 years. Luz congratulates him. Incredible, Jesse! How is it possible? You broke your own record again. You were magnificent. Danke, Luz. Danke. Remember, danke means thank you in German. Jesse Owens took the winner's stand next to Luz Long, the silver medal winner. Naoto Tajima of Japan won the bronze medal. In only the 3rd day of competition, Owens was already the biggest story of the games, and the crowd is chanting, Jesse Owens, Jesse Owens. He has a lot of fans in Germany. August 5, 1936, outside Olympic Stadium. How'd you sleep, Jesse? Asks a reporter. Great. I feel terrific. You don't look it. In a few hours, you've got the 200-meter finals. Go get some rest. 6:00 p.m., the 200-meter finals. And they're off. I've got to grab an early lead, thinks Jesse. Before we find out what happens, meanwhile, back home in Cleveland, Ohio, Owens' family listened to the race on the radio. Come on, son. Go for it. Run, Jesse, run. And Owens shoots off the starting line like a bolt of lightning and takes the early lead. Here's his family listening to his race on the radio. Not many people would have had TVs. Actually, I'm not sure if anyone would have had TVs at this time to be watching the Olympics on television like we get to. And the radio tells them, Owens has run one of the greatest races of his life and finishes in 20.7 seconds. It is yet another Olympic record set by the Buckeye Bullet. If you remember, Owens went to Ohio State, and it's the Ohio State Buckeyes, so his nickname is the Buckeye Bullet. After the race, a reporter says, 3 Olympic track and field gold medals, Jesse. How do you feel? And Jesse says, no one's done it since 1900. I feel great. Well, Hitler hastily left the stadium before Owens received his 3rd gold medal. The German leader had seen enough of America's super athletes. He was not going to stick around to watch the medal ceremony. And we come to the next chapter called The Final Run. August 8, 1936, in a room at the Olympic Village. 3 days later, U.S. track coaches had some bad news for the U.S. relay team. A relay is when a group of runners runs the race together. One runs the first part and hands off a baton to the second runner. That runner runs for a while and hands off the baton to the third runner, and that runner runs, hands off a baton to the fourth runner, and that fourth runner takes it home and crosses the finish line. U.S. track coaches had some bad news for the U.S. relay team. Boys, we've decided to replace Sam Stoller and Marty Glickman. Jesse and Foy Draper will take their place in tomorrow's relay race. Sam, Marty, I'm sorry. We've learned the German and Dutch teams are saving their best runners. This move gives us the best chance to win. Now, Stoller and Glickman were the only Jews on the team. For years, the Nazis had prosecuted the Jewish people in Germany. They're unhappy. Coach, this is ridiculous. Any of our runners could run against the Germans and win by 15 yards. There's bound to be an outcry back home by keeping the 2 Jews off the team. Well, we'll soon see about that, said the coach. And Jesse sticks up for them. Come on, Coach. Let Marty and Sam run. I've won 3 gold medals. Let them run. They deserve it. Why did we go through training if it wasn't going to mean anything? With all due respect, Foy finished last. Marty and I beat him. And the coach answers, Sam, Foy has more experience. That's our decision. End of discussion. What do you think? Did American Olympic officials want to save Hitler the embarrassment of losing the race to Jews? It's impossible to know for certain. However, the decision had been made. The coaches believed that Owens and Draper gave the American team a better chance to win the relay race. August 9, 3:15 p.m., the 4x100 meter relay race. 4x100 means each of the 4 runners will run 100 meters. Owens ran the first leg of the 4-man relay. 5 other teams to beat. He thinks to himself, come on, move, Owens, move. And he passes the baton. It's all yours, Ralph. Go for it. The Americans' last runner, Frank Wyckoff, crossed the finish line in 39.8 seconds. Yes, a new world record. Owens had just won his 4th gold medal of the games. You did it! Man, you did it! I've never seen you run so fast, says the coach. No reason to hold back, Coach. Come on, don't let the Germans see you cry. Hitler is not happy. Owens again, he thinks. Within 3 years, Hitler and Nazi Germany would invade Poland, beginning World War II, which lasted from 1939 to 1945. Tens of millions of people were killed during the war before the Nazis were finally defeated. But before the fighting began, one brave black American, Jesse Owens, had proven that white people weren't superior to any other race. Owens had defied Adolf Hitler inside his own country and triumphed, winning 4 gold medals. Do you think it was easy for Jesse after that? Not quite. Tomorrow we'll find out a little bit of what life was like after the Olympic Games. Thank you for listening.